The late signing period is less than 2 weeks away. Jordan Ham joins us with the latest, the recruiting insider here at Sports 360 AZ. Let's just go down the list of guys that have got to get the dotted line signed on the first Wednesday in February. Darvon Hubbard, running back, was at Ohio State a commit. Now he's leaning a different direction. Where are we at with Darvon Hubbard?
Yeah, so he visited Texas A&M this past weekend, also getting interest from the likes of Iowa State, Maryland, also visited Purdue earlier in this high school football season. So he's starting to make some progress on that, but obviously the big visit was Texas A&M this past weekend.
Jake Griffin, where are we at there?
Yeah, Jake Griffin's really blown up in the second half of the football season, has about a third of the Pac-12 with offers right now. And he visited Oregon State, and if Oregon State could add Jake Griffin, that'd be a pretty good crew going up from Arizona to Oregon State when you think of Cooper Darling, the interior lineman for Williams Field. So getting a couple guys along that offensive line from the Grand Canyon State.
I didn't see many more athletic, get-it-done players than Jalen Early this last season at Millennium. I saw him up close during the playoffs. He was terrific. Is he going to stay in state? Where is he looking?
Yeah, I think that right now NAU is sitting very well with him. They were the first to offer him. He also visited Flagstaff this past weekend as well. And I think they're the ones that have really made him a priority. So I think that really NAU's looking at him as a guy that really could just get him on the field and figure out where you can put an athlete to go make plays.
Jordan, I know when it's the late signing period that linemen seem to find their way. And there's one out in the Southeast Valley who's starting to get some attention.
Yeah, Hunter Scott from Perry High School, picking up offers from South Dakota State, from Air Force in the last week, also visiting NAU. And if you look at his offer sheet, most of these offers came around November 15th and on. A lot of options for him. And like you said, a lot of schools coming in late on Hunter Scott.
Stick with Perry, Brock Lane, big tight end. They've had success there at that position in the past.
Yeah, having a nice little run where you look at Kyle Patterson, now Brock Lane. This is a guy that has a very high GPA, has the measurables certainly to go out and make plays at the next level. Recently visited Air Force, also picked up an offer from Coastal Carolina, and NAU making a late push on him as well.
Okay, let's switch over to a coaching change that happened in the Pac-12, and that's up at Washington. They've come in here in the last week. They've gone after a couple of big 2021s.
Yeah, you have Jimmy Lake now running that program, has done a great job recruiting Arizona, especially at the defensive back position. When you think of Byron Murphy, Dom Hampton over at Centennial, now Jacoby Covington in this most recent class, and he offers two Arizona defensive backs, guys that I think have already blown up but will be big-time college football players. Denzel Burke and Steven Ortiz Jr., both of them were on campus when they received those offers.
Jordan Ham knows all, tells all. You can follow his content over on the website at sports360az.com.